Croatia is trendy. As proof, you can spot Massimo Gargia there, the famous jet setter. And right now, he's having a little problem.
I hate bees and insects.
It's very dangerous around here. You could die if you're attacked.
For him, Croatia is a first-time experience, almost an expedition. He's coming from Sardinia, sailing to Saint-Tropez with friends, with a 24-hour stopover in Croatia to check out this new Riviera. And here's what attracts wealthy yachtsmen. Dream bodies, unspoiled nature. It's the country of 1,300 islands, the French Riviera as it was a century ago. As a result, Croatia has become a stop on billionaires' cruises. And it's on this 35-meter sailboat that Massimo Gargia will spend a few days vacationing with an attentive crew and a breathtaking view of the Dalmatian coast.
How much does it cost to rent for a day?
I don't know because, unfortunately, it's my friend Ricardo Luz. I don't even dare ask how much it costs to avoid making him uncomfortable.
It's not Massimo who's paying, but a friend, Riccardo Olivier, an Italian businessman who made his fortune in real estate. He's renting this boat for nearly 10,000 euros a day for the sake of his fiancée, Karina, a 25-year-old Brazilian model. The idea of a stopover in Croatia was Karina's. The country is trendy, and she loves the boat.
Agora. Aqui.
This is the main room, the dining room where we gather when there are many guests.
Quando tem muito vento fora, onde as pessoas.
We sit here to watch TV and DVDs.
Vou mostrar.
Over there is my room, at the end of the hallway.
Tem esse corredor. Tudo.
Look at this mess, a wet towel on the bed.
Aqui outro banheiro.
Here's a very comfortable bathroom.
Aqui você pode.
It has a built-in sound system, so you can take a shower and listen to music at the same time. It's really nice.
Muito legal.
Are the faucets made of gold?
18.
Yes, 18-karat gold.
As vantagens é que a gente
The advantage is that you travel very comfortably on the sea.
estivesse na tua casa.
It's like being at home while enjoying a pleasant journey. And if they've set course for Croatia, it's to spend the evening here. On the island of Hvar, the new hotspot for billionaires and celebrities cruising in the region. A small island of 4,000 inhabitants that has become Croatia's most celebrity-filled spot. You can spot the princesses of Monaco, John Malkovich, Gérard Depardieu, or even Gwyneth Paltrow there. Hvar aims to be the Croatian Saint-Tropez, minus the crowds, a jewel of Venetian style. Still off the beaten tourist path. Does this trendy new place live up to its reputation? That's what Massimo Gargia came to see. There's just one problem. He gets seasick.
Massimo.
So to relax, there's nothing like a dip in the Adriatic. Here, there's little traffic, little construction, so little pollution, and the water is crystal clear.
Simon told me he loves swimming.
I think he just loves to float.
There you go. Look.
For now, this solitary swim in an idyllic setting is true luxury for him. A feeling of exclusivity that has piqued the curiosity of other prestigious clients. About 100 kilometers to the south in the Bay of Dubrovnik. One of the most beautiful luxury hotels in the country. Croatia's luxury vacation version for Jean Fortune. In this limousine, the extremely wealthy Omar Foch is accompanied by Elena, a 21-year-old Ukrainian model with movie star looks. Omar Foch has chosen Croatia to offer Elena a romantic getaway, a honeymoon.
First time. Right now, Croatia is the trendy destination. So now we've come to try it out and see what it's like. And honestly, the first impression is that it's very beautiful. The hotel looks magnificent. So here I am waiting to see my room.
Omar Foch, 37 years old, of Lebanese origin. Flamboyant playboy and businessman who reportedly built his fortune in Eastern European countries. A new figure in the jet set, regularly featured in celebrity magazines, he's been seen for 2 years on the arm of young top model Elena. For Elena's beautiful eyes, he wants to pull out all the stops.
Is it a nice room?
It's you to say.
Oh. Thank you.
For this romantic weekend with Elena, he has booked one of the most beautiful suites. However, it's not to his liking.
We find it a bit small.
A suite at 500 euros a night is much less than in France, but it's still very expensive.
It's really small. You see, my feet will hang off the end of the bed.
So they're demanding.
Is that right?
It really is.
Yes, it's small. And we have a very, very beautiful view. It's really very, very beautiful.
It's the best view in the hotel. Nevertheless, the standard doesn't meet his expectations.
There is no suite available?
There's no suite available, and the little suite is, believe me, thinner than this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So to flatter this high-profile guest, the hotel manager presents Omar Fouché with a list of international stars who have stayed here over the past 50 years.
Elizabeth Taylor, Mr. Malkovich, Mr. Foucault, Montserrat Caballé.
I believe Maria Callas stayed here. That's the kind of thing. And what's more, it's a piano from St. Petersburg. It's a Russian piano?
This piano is a whim, a special request. He had it installed in his suite before his arrival. No time to set down the luggage, and Elena must quickly choose her beach outfit, because Omar has a little surprise in store for her. For their first visit to Dubrovnik Bay, why not charter a yacht?
It's like this one. Yeah, this or this.
It's like yacht.
It's Mangusta.
The princess she's offering me is really very small.
She said 16 meters. You know, I sometimes rent boats for 40,000 euros a day. What I've seen here is maybe 5,000 euros a day, something like that.
Parasol for the lady, trendy sarong for the gentleman. It's the jet-set version of cruising.
I love vacations. I'm like this on vacation, actually. It doesn't matter where, Ukraine, France, Dubrovnik, it's all the same to me.
Dubrovnik, the pearl of the Adriatic, built on cliffs that have so far escaped concrete development. Postcard-perfect views. But Omar has only one thing on his mind: to find an exceptional boat for his fiancée. Heading to the tourist pier, known as the departure dock.
Yeah, I need excursion.
Here they sell individual tickets for guided boat tours. 15 euros for the trip, usually with about 50 tourists on board.
Can I take the whole for me and my... how much?
700 euro for a whole day boat, just only for you.
Okay, I take it.
You take it?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
It often happens when you rent the boat for just 2 people.
Just for 2? Not very often.
Not many times. Because we don't have the people like this to come here and rent a boat.
So he has a pretty nice reason, I'm sure of it.
Yeah,
He knows what
she's
he
my
wants.
reason.
I was right, yes.
I want her to love me.
Deal set for tomorrow. For now, why not enjoy Dubrovnik, one of the most romantic cities in the world? A kind of miniature Venice, minus the canals and crowds. Monastery, medieval church, and Renaissance palaces, the lovers are enchanted.
It's very, very beautiful. It's truly magnificent. I've never seen a city like this. If you bring a girl here who's not in love with you yet, she'll definitely fall in love, that's for sure.
It's hard to imagine that 15 years ago, Dubrovnik looked like this, a field of ruins. Between August 1991 and November 1992, in a country at war, the city was besieged and bombarded by Serbian troops. The Pearl of the Adriatic was two-thirds destroyed. So, with financial aid from UNESCO, Dubrovnik's 30,000 inhabitants rebuilt their city to make it once again a jewel for tourists.
It evokes a lot of emotion. It's a feeling of peace, romance, love. Truly, it's exceptional. The walls speak. You can feel something. There's history here. It's really of extreme beauty.
Wealthy businessmen and jet-setters in search of trendy spots are not, however, the only ones attracted to Croatia. At the other end of the Croatian coast, we meet tourists of a completely different style, like these four guys. They're single and they've come from Neuchâtel in Switzerland, with one idea in mind: to seduce. At just 25 years old, these heartthrobs are rather determined. Roberto the accountant, David the watchmaker, Lucas the student, and another David, the financier. To play the role of heartbreakers, they've chosen the ideal spot in northern Croatia. Pag, an island twice the size of Oleron, where the party never stops.
1 kilometer of beach entirely devoted to the cult of dance.
5 bars, 3 open-air nightclubs, with techno music day and night. A perfect way to escape with your feet in the water. For Roberto, Luca, and the 2 others, there's no time to waste. They're off for a week of seduction.
We'll choose a strategic spot.
Croatian, Slovenian, German, and Italian, they come from all over Europe. And they're young.
Well, what more could you ask for? And it's true that you can find everything here. It's really a dream place for partying and meeting new people. That's for sure. You don't necessarily come all the way to Croatia here. You don't drive 1,200 kilometers in 18 hours, including 7 hours in traffic jams, just to throw up.
Unlike Massimo Gargia, he's not looking for deserted coves. Barely 5 minutes in the water, and already on the towel for a first attempt.
That's Roberto for you.
Roberto.
They speak French, which is more convenient. A smile, a few words exchanged, and they agree to give their phone numbers.
We'll see.
So the day is off to a good start.
While waiting for the evening, there's no question of lazing around. Their goal is to take advantage of all the perks of the place, like jet skiing, for example. "5 p.m., opening of the trendiest nightclub on the beach. It's the start of the day's first big event, the after-beach party. Alcohol, music, pretty girls atmosphere. It's the explosive mix that gives the island of Pag its reputation. Every late afternoon, 800 people go wild under the sun's rays. Roberto has already found a partner, and he's the straightforward type. David, on the other hand, is slower. Fortunately, there are cocktails to boost one's courage.
It's going great. You see, it must be 6 o'clock, 6 p.m.
We've been partying here for almost an hour now.
A brunette, a blonde, Roberto doesn't know where to turn. This massive party is a miracle here. Because 10 years ago, the island was almost deserted. Barely a few hundred inhabitants, terrorized by the sound of bombs during the war. For Croatians like Johan, a 26-year-old medical student, this new reality is hard to believe.
People were suffering from a lack of electricity, water, and food. They were fighting on the front lines. They were dying there.
Over there, and after that, local people from...
And now young people are coming from all over the world to discover our islands and beaches.
Beaches.
You see, now there are beautiful people here, whereas before it was hell.
It was a hell here.
This rediscovered paradise is open every afternoon until 8 p.m. And if Croatia is such a success, it's because the atmosphere is the same as on the French Riviera or in Ibiza, for much less money. Only 30 euros per day per person for renting their 3-room apartment.
It's true that we can't complain, it's not very expensive at all. 30 euros per night. We're comfortable, we have a nice little apartment, we have a large terrace that you can see right there. Up there where the satellite dish is. Actually, we're lucky, we have the sun rising and setting in front of our terrace. We have the sea right there, we have air conditioning, we're comfortable. We're good, we've just come from the beach.
A short break after the beach and before the evening. For them, it's going to be a long night. And they're already toasting to the health of their future conquests.
It's time for first impressions and initial disagreements. Personally, I wasn't really looking for these big profit margins. I also like this somewhat reserved side, which is still Croatia for now. And it's a beautiful landscape. David, do you want me to play the violin a bit here?
No!
But I find your speech romantic. It's not about love.
No, but come on, let's open our eyes, be honest, and don't kid ourselves. There are 4 of us, we're single.
We're going to talk to them and all, we're going to meet people. It doesn't necessarily mean they're more approachable than other girls, but we'll go, we'll chat, and then we'll see. An idiot. How's it gonna be for the guy who comes here to score? No, I don't agree. I mean, we're single, fine, but I didn't come here to be a gigolo. If it happens, it happens, but it's not happening.
And that's what they say?
And I really appreciate the scenery.
First quarrel and immediately reconciliation.
It's
9 p.m., it's time to get ready. Well, we're going to the showers and the boys are rather the vain type.
I think that's it.
That brought out the sunburns.
On tonight's agenda, a tour of the island's 3 nightclubs, known as the hottest in all of Croatia. The boys fully intend to make the most of it. 9 p.m. in the harbor of Hvar, the Croatian Saint-Tropez. It's also time for Massimo Gargia and his friends to get ready. He's keeping Ricardo and Karina waiting, the friends who invited him on their yacht.
We're in Hvar. We're the relay. Everything has a glass.
Like that.
Everything is very green. Yes, indeed. It's a lucky color because it's the color of money.
Now you're going to test this new destination as a VIP.
And yes, I'm a victim. And I'm someone who sacrifices himself for high society, for my friends, for my buddies. This way, I'll tell them if it's worth coming or not.
Captain!
Massimo is eager to dock on the island of Hvar. First step into the port, what interests Massimo most are the yachts. For our luxury specialist, the inspection begins.
These boats are in very bad taste. Horrible.
It's a bit over the top like that, very nouveau riche. The other one next to it is not bad.
There are some nice boats, though.
But there aren't any boats I recognize.
But what kind of people own boats and yachts like these?
These are people who have very complicated lives because they have to fill these boats.
That's the problem. You can't just have a boat. Then you have to have guests, put them together, occupy boats. It's quite a job.
Massimo's verdict is merciless.
We found only one in all the ports. A boat that's worthwhile in all ports.
Then it's off to the city center, a 16th century Venetian city. Church, palace, and old stones. Ricardo, Olivier, and his partner are charmed. Massimo, on the other hand, much less so.
No, it was extraordinary.
Yes, in summer, when you want to have fun, you don't care about all that.
And Ricardo's enthusiasm doesn't change anything.
All the historical things we have here are due to the Republic of Venice. We don't care.
We don't know anyone.
We don't meet anyone we know.
We don't see an elegant woman with jewelry, it's clear.
It's the restoration. It's like a desert within a desert.
Last stop for Massimo, the nightclub.
And this might be the trendiest club. We're lucky to have a full moon. So tonight, people bring out their bad temper, their aggressive and sexual sides.
The Carpe Diem, the most famous nightclub on the island. A mix of wealthy yacht clientele, Croatian golden youth, and average tourists. And for Massimo, finally a pleasant surprise, he's welcomed like a star. As a result, he almost feels like he's in Saint-Tropez.
The men.
In the VIP area, Massimo finally regains his smile and his bearings. But on the dance floor, there are no celebrities to greet or billionaires to shake hands with. Clearly, the standard doesn't suit him.
I don't see any beauties, I don't see very... well-dressed people.
For Massimo, Hvar is far from being up to Saint-Tropez standards.
Because it's the most worthwhile place. And worldwide, in summer, it's the most worthwhile.
Croatia not chic enough for his taste. Massimo sets sail tomorrow for his home port, Saint-Tropez. 10 a.m. back to Dubrovnik with Omar, Fausch, and Elena. They are in excellent spirits. They're coming to board the boat reserved the day before. Today, the tourists are left behind. Omar has booked the Ariana exclusively for himself and Elena. And it's not just any boat. It's the oldest ship in Croatia, a work of art dating back to 1907. Omar has hit the mark, and Elena seems to be on cloud 9. For them, unlike Massimo, one of the advantages of Croatia is being able to escape the crowds and drop anchor in a deserted cove. Here they feel a bit like pioneers, setting out to discover a new world and play at being Robinson Crusoe.
And it's very wild. I didn't expect at all to find places still untouched. I feel like no one has ever swum here before.
Since he feels so at home in Croatia, why not get himself a pied-à-terre? On the way back, a stopover secretly planned by Omar. Ready for any crazy idea? He's made an appointment to view a villa for sale.
The gentleman is the one from the agency waiting for us to show us around the villa. The place is really extraordinary. I already like it.
Yet coming, yet coming.
A place so isolated that it's even difficult to dock there. Too many rocks, the captain is worried.
Stones, piles of stones. There's no room to stop here. I don't know if I'll manage to dock.
To satisfy his prestigious client, Captain Croa is going to give it a try anyway.
A French captain would never get this close. That's one of the advantages of Croatia. It's still possible to work things out. It's an advantage. He's very skilled. Well done.
A slightly acrobatic descent to meet the real estate agent, but the place is worth seeing. Natural pool, breathtaking view of Losice Bay, and a 400 square meter house. The interior is far less spectacular, 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, but neither lavish nor luxurious. Not enough to justify, according to Omar, the exorbitant price asked by the real estate agent.
This house is worth 5 million euros. It's very expensive.
But this is Dubrovnik.
These are the prices for new houses like this one.
People want to buy and
It's not easy to find them in this area.
houses in Dubrovnik to find.
I have houses in different countries, and for 5 million you can find the best place in France, from Cap d'Antibes to Monaco. In Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, Saint-Emilion, you get a plot of land and a beautiful house.
Houses like these were worth almost nothing 10 years ago. Today, their prices are skyrocketing. It's mainly celebrities with high purchasing power, many of whom are settling here, who are driving up the prices.
According to the homeowner, that boat over there is the Princess of Monaco's boat. It seems she's currently here, which isn't surprising, and what's more, you realize the loss.
So forget the 5 million euro villa, but the vacation isn't over yet. And tonight, Omar has more surprises in store for Elena. A different atmosphere on the island of P, the start of lively evenings for the 4 young Swiss.
With fire! They have all night.
The night promises to be long. Since they arrived in Croatia, every evening they've been scouring the nightclubs in search of the prettiest girls. In the parking lot, first encounter of the evening. And first approach.
Do you know where we can eat something?
Aquarius, where are you? Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Let's go. Let's go. Damn.
They are 2 young Croatians.
Damn, these guys are on it right away. We haven't even arrived and they're already picking up girls. They seem to be artists.
Indeed, Roberto quickly becomes enterprising.
They're doing it live.
And by the time they reach the nightclub, Roberto is already in love. It's the start of the evening, heading to the restaurant to get to know the young women. Roberto's conquest is called Clava. For her, he's pulling out all the stops.
We'll see, because it's part of being a Casanova, a gentleman. We'll see later. I think it's going to go further.
But Roberto had a bad idea. By the time he went to order drinks, his friend Lucas had taken his place.
Lucas isn't letting go. Roberto isn't happy because he had her first. It's bothering him a bit now. Roberto!
Roberto doesn't dare say anything, and Lucas is acting in bad faith.
Oh no, he's not mad at me.
Because he's open-minded, actually, we're all here to party.
It's a place for everyone, and we'll see how it ends.
In any case, for now, only one musketeer has found a match. For the others, all hopes are allowed, and they're rather the impatient type. Fortunately, there's no shortage of young women here. So they go on the offensive, with varying degrees of success.
What are you looking for? Fun, fun.
Yes, just dancing, not boys.
I'm not looking for boys because I have boys. I have my boyfriend.
Where?
Here somewhere, I don't know.
He's here, in over here.
Yeah.
For David, it was a bad pick. Fortunately, Roberto is effective. He's found 2 new pretty women. This time, David understood that to be effective, it's better to be quick and ruthless, even if it means lying a little.
He was the professional soccer player type. David played the night before with his old school pickup technique, this professional soccer player. I think it seems to be working there.
Croatian women are really beautiful women. Like all Eastern European women, in fact.
They've got charm, sex appeal on tap. And personally, I'm Latin and I like this type of women. So I think Croatia is really a great destination for that. But the night is still young.
For his part, Roberto has learned his lesson from earlier in the evening. This time, there's no question of wandering off or going to order drinks. Meanwhile, Lucas and Claverine, the young woman he met earlier in the evening, have secluded themselves on the beach in front of the nightclub.
We were going like that. Actually, we were just spending some time together away from everyone else, but nothing bad, of course, just looking at the scenery.
On the other side of Croatia in Dubrovnik, another romantic evening, but very different. No techno music, but a candlelit dinner on the citadel of the old town. Omar Fauch surprised Elena with it.
We're in a theater scene. Until we've eaten, we won't believe it.
Celebrities know this place well. It's the must-visit spot for celebrities passing through. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas dined here last month. And to make the scene idyllic, Omar Fauch even booked traditional musicians. This surprise is for their anniversary, exactly 2 years to the day since they met.
I wanted to thank you for the 2 years we've just spent together, and to tell you that you're the woman of my life, and that I truly love you deeply.
I'm very much in love. He's my heart.
There's a mystery here, a charm that makes you want to say these kinds of things.
After dinner, a stroll through the heart of Dubrovnik's old town, fully illuminated.
Incredible. Very lively, and it's very nice, it's very beautiful. The people are very pleasant, and you can feel that they all want to party. There's real life here.
During the summer, it's like this every night.
It's hard to believe that not so long ago there was a war here. It's unbelievable. It looks like it's always been this way. What's surprising is the ice cream. If you look, they're all walking around with huge ice cream cones.
A little further on, an orchestra in a small square.
It's incredible, but there's no place to sit.
The only spot left is at the piano. The musicians invite Omar to join them.
Oh, thank you. Take
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here, this kind of improvisation doesn't surprise anyone, as it's customary. Professional or not, everyone can contribute their own note.
What's your name? Elena Marco Simon Francesco.
Antonio Percussion.
Your name, Omar Sharif.
To thank Elena tonight, this village festival atmosphere and good mood, far from the jet set.
Yes, I could never. It's impossible to forget. It's very, very beautiful.
Tonight, Omar and Elena are going to bed early. Tomorrow, they're returning to France. 2 days in Dubrovnik. Their Croatian honeymoon was too short. On Pag Island, however, the night is far from over for the four Swiss, especially for Lucas, who's returning from the beach after an hour-long interlude with his conquest.
It was really by the seaside, like Golden Boy, Golden Boy.
The night is well advanced and there's not the slightest sign of fatigue. The Papaya, perfect for the second half of the evening, with dance floors under the stars, bubble pools, and a steamy atmosphere. The perfect hunting ground for the four seducers. Indeed, the results are immediate. Once again, Lucas was the quickest off the mark. Already forgotten is Clavering, the young conquest from earlier in the evening. This time, it's a Slovenian tourist who falls into the arms of the Don Juan.
The guy who made love on the beach, as for the others.
For Lucas, different girls, same beaches and same scenario. Day is starting to break, the nightclub's now closed. Yet the four seducers still don't feel like sleeping.
There's still quite a lot going on. It was a great challenge, I had a lot of fun, let's say, and we're just waiting to do it all over again tomorrow, tomorrow night, the day after, and the day after that.
And to cap off the night, there's nothing like a midnight swim at 6 in the morning. Last year, drawn by this laid-back lifestyle, 600,000 French people chose to spend their vacations in Croatia, a number that has increased tenfold in 5 years.